Realtree's Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by Cabela's, Easton Arrows, Frigid Forage, Fuse, Grizzly Coolers, Hoyt, Hoyman Tree Saws, Muddy Outdoors, and Realtree.
It's about 8:30 here, and it's been a really slow morning. I'm sure there's quite a few deer moving around, but we can't see very far, so we had one other deer come by real quick. We couldn't even tell what it was through all the brush. So we're gonna be wrapping up the hunt here pretty soon. But this year on the video blogs, Jared and I have quite a few bucks amongst our different farms that we have lots of history with, and so each video blog or every other video blog, we're going to be profiling a buck that we're going to be after this year. So I'm going to start with TD Jr. TD Jr. is down on my farm. He's a 5.5-year-old buck. He's a buck that showed up right after I bought the farm. I had cameras out in the alfalfa. Nice 10-point, looked mid-140s or so. Looked like a clean 3.5-year-old. Jared and I actually filmed him mid-October that year. That was the only encounter I had that year. And then we went out shed hunting in February and found his match set sort of laying right on top of each other. Jared actually found the antlers. And just a buck that we were going to be watching last year. He didn't blow up. He added maybe 10 inches or so. I didn't really hunt on that side of the farm, so I never encountered him, but the cameras showed that he was a regular throughout the rut. And on that side of the farm, I was busy hunting hoss, and so never encountered him during the rut, but late season rolled around. And I think between the two of us, we probably saw him 3 or 4 different times. He busted off one whole antler last year just beyond the brow tine. He broke his main beam, so he was just one-sided late season when we filmed him. And he was a 4-year-old, and so now he's 5 this year. He showed up early in August, and he didn't blow up again, but he's added probably another 10 inches or so, so I'd put him probably in the 160s. But he's a deer that's going to be one of my main targets. I've actually designed a few food plots on that side of the farm to target him amongst a couple of other bucks that are out there. And I've been getting daylight pictures of him on one of the new plots a couple evenings here recently. So I think that I should be able to get on him during the rut, but if not, I have really high hopes during late season just because I'm going to have a bunch of food again, and he seems to really hang out and know where the food is in late season. So he's one of the main targets, and I'm excited to chase him and hopefully catch up with him this year.